Hi, Dr. Deepa Shetty here again, and from where I was speaking about emotional health some days back, we will take it ahead. One topic under emotional health I would like to cover is saying no to people. Now, why is it important that we say no to people when we want to say no? Is because if we don't say that, then there's a lot of resentment developed inside us. We are saying yes because it is not coming from you. You don't want to do that particular thing for somebody or for your because you want to do it. You're just doing it because you just can't say no. So there is actually a subtle force out there from your own being rather than from the other person, because you can't say no. And so that leaves you with a lot of resentment to your own self because you couldn't say no, resentment to the world who is making you do it, like, actually. So do you harbor a lot of anger towards self and others? So to avoid that kind of emotion, again I said, negative emotions which are draining you, you need to learn to say no when you really want to say no. So say no. So here I would like to first start with why is that we don't say no. Because we think, we have a belief that if I say no, people will perceive me as an aggressor. I am rejecting the person. So you are actually saying no because you are maybe a simple reason is you're packed with something else and you can't give time right now. But then you feel that when you say no, you're rejecting the person. Or if you say no, people will think that you are unhelpful, you're uncaring, and you will not be liked. So in the whole thing about not looking bad, you are trying to be look good. And actually saying no is nothing to do with you being good or bad. It is just that right now you can't do some things and you're just saying no for that. So it is actually practicing your self-righteousness or your assertiveness. So that is why it's very important that we say no. So how can we do this? Many times what happens is we say no, but we give excuse, like, I'm saying I can't do this right now because I'm tied up this week. So when you do that, you open a door for the other person to put another question to you: if not this week, can we do it next week? So please don't give excuses. If you want to say no, just say no with a brief explanation, and just say no immediately. And you don't have to be very harsh while you say no. You can be very polite in the sense of, I can't do it. I'm very sorry. I can't do it right now. And since I'm too tied up with a lot of work right now, and I won't be able to give a quality of time there. So when I can, I will definitely let you know and come back to you. So you can really say very politely to them and be assertive about what is that you can do and how much time you can give to people. That way you don't feel lot of resentment towards your own self also, and to others too. They are not to be blamed because we didn't give them our 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 perspective about why we are not able to do it. So brief explanation or being very assertive about how you can do it. Other thing can be, many times there are a lot of manipulations happening, because even if I say that it's not their response, many times in corporate worlds, there's a lot of manipulations happening. There's a lot of social pressure involved. Please don't give in to that. You just don't give in to that kind of pressure at all. And if in corporate world, like, somebody gives you a lot of work and gives you a timeline of doing it in a week, put a question back to them. Tell them that I've seen this whole kind of work which is around. I would definitely want to do it in a very quality time and quality frame of thing. But since the work is this much, I can definitely do not in a week but in a 2 weeks time. How do you want to go about it? Either we reduce the workload and do it in a week's time, or if you want me to do all of this, I can do it in a 2 weeks time, because then the quality will suffer. How do you want me to do it? So you can put the question back to that person and not give in to this kind of social pressure or corporate pressure. That way you will develop you know you will definitely make them see as a person who is very firm and assertive about his way of doing things and really want to do it in a very good way. Be firm when you want to say such things, and see to it that when you're being firm, you don't give in to any kind of pressure. Just be very firm about what is that you want to tell. And this way, when you start practicing it across, your being firm is very important, because you don't become firm just because you don't want to make other person uncomfortable, and in the whole sense you become very uncomfortable. So please don't do that. being saying what you want to say and doing things in a very a way which is healthy for you and healthy for others is not selfish. It is actually that you are loving yourself, and actually you are loving them also, because you want to give a quality of time to them and you want to do a quality of work. So it is actually not being very selfish, and if you think it's a selfish thing, it's okay, because that's how you will be able to help yourself and help others. Saying that, please practice saying no. Please practice saying no whenever you want to do so, and in a very gentle and polite way. That way, you will definitely feel happy about your own self. You will definitely give those people also the things and the quality they need, and so you're loving yourself and loving others also. Saying that, see you soon. Happy saying no. Thank you. Stay tuned. See ya.